We didn't like the way it went down, but sometimes you have to accept, it is what it is.
After the city of Austin took a step back from its handshake deal with its firefighters union, negotiations are once again underway to get the firefighters a labor contract. Thanks for joining us. I'm Daniel Marin.
And I'm Jennifer Sanders. The problem right now, a petition the firefighters brought forward tied to staffing. The union is willing to drop that petition, but not without conditions. As KXAN's Grace Reeder explains, the union is now pushing for more transparency for you if the city were to close down your local fire station.
If the AFA had an issue with the staffing...
This is the moment the city of Austin took a step back from the handshake deal it had with its firefighters union, a 4-year contract that would have set firefighter pay and schedule. The reason after that agreement was reached, the firefighters union launched this, a petition tied to the minimum number of firefighters responding to calls for the May ballot. The petition also forces restrictions on closing fire stations.
If the AFA had an issue with the staffing, which is a mandatory subject of bargaining, we believe as a city that they should have brought it to the bargaining table as an outstanding issue, but they didn't.
As of Thursday, the union and the city have picked up renegotiations.
I don't think it come to any surprise to the public. The firefighters are pretty angry that the council decided not to ratify a contract we're working on for so long.
Now, the Firefighters Association says it's willing to drop its petition should the city commit to changing the way fire stations are blacked or browned out. In other words, stations temporarily or permanently closed. The union is proposing that, should the city need to take stations or engines offline, the city manager would need to publicly share with City Council why that decision was made, the impact to AFD and the public, and City Council would need to vote in favor of that decision for it to be implemented.
We think that's accountable. We think it's has transparency. We believe that since the council members are a direct tie to their elected taxpayers, to the taxpayers that elect them, that it's appropriate.
City of Austin telling KXAN in part, quote, "The city is confident that we are supporting our public safety workers and can come to an agreement on the remaining issues." Grace Reeder, KXAN News.
And both the city and the union told us the details of the contract surrounding pay and schedule. The ones already worked out in the previous agreements are likely to remain. The focus now is the issues brought up in the petition.